everyone, long time no see. If you follow me on my social media, then you'll know that I just finished my first year of OT school. I'm I'm not fully on break yet. I do still have a couple assignments that I have to hand in, but listen, for me, I'm done. so I have been getting like a few requests. I got a couple emails and just like a couple follows on Instagram and stuff, asking me to give like an update on how my first year went. I already did a first semester, so I'm just gonna kind of just give a couple, updates and a couple more tips on how to get over the end of the year slump. I must say that these past 2 semesters, my spring semester was like really, really difficult for me, like work wise, emotionally, mentally, physically. I didn't really think that school work, like I've been in school like probably my whole life. I went to undergrad like twice and now graduate school, but I didn't think that school could affect me the way that it did. I mean, like I was like really stressed out. I did find ways, of course, like to not be stressed out, but it really was a difficult school year. But nonetheless, it's over. And isn't it funny that once something hard is like over, like when something really difficult ends, you're like, it wasn't that bad, right? But yeah, there was like a point where midterms came and it was like midterms never ended. So, tip number one, I would say to make sure that you get yourself a buddy. Like, get yourself a study mate, get yourself just somebody that you can call up anytime you're just like so frustrated and so over it. I'm like a really shy person and I'm not the most social. I think I'm a nice person, but I would say that I'm probably not the most social person. But I had to go and find myself somebody to like just lean on, and I did. Hi Lizzie, if you're watching this video. Which she's probably not because I don't tell anyone about my YouTube channel. But anyway, so we would like study together. I would call her up. We made lots of jokes. I would say honestly, we became like really good friends. And we actually have our final that's due on Sunday, and we're gonna study together like on Saturday, just like review or whatever. So definitely get yourself a buddy. Um, if you're really shy like me, just maybe like in graduate school they're gonna put you in groups. You're gonna do a lot of group work. So maybe if you just like become friends with your group members or somebody that lives in your area. I was very fortunate because she lived in my area and we also worked in a group together. And yeah. Okay, so tip number two, I would say is fake it till you make it. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love what I'm doing. I love my coursework. I love my internships. I love like the whole aspect of OT in general and what I'm going to be doing in the future, and I'm really, really excited. With that being said, class itself can be really, really boring. I don't know how else to say it. Like, my classes are really, really long. You're there like a full day, like from 9 to 5, and you get a 1 hour break. And I mean, sometimes it's really hard just to like stay alert. So what I do, because participation is very, very important, is I go over the PowerPoints ahead of class. I write down 3 questions that I want to ask in the morning, in the afternoon, and then later on in the evening. And honestly, even if I know the answers, I just ask it anyway. I get my participation credit, and it keeps me alert because it's kind of like you're listening out for when the professor is about to make that talking point, so that way you can ask the question and show that you're you're listening. So like lazy. But anyway, P.S. If you can hear like construction going on, I really tried to wait until they were done, but my neighbors, you know, they're working on their backyard, and I didn't want to wait too long because the sun's already starting to set. But just ignore that. So, tip number 3 is to reward yourself. You just spent an entire semester working really, really hard. You made sure you got good grades. You went to work on time. You went to class on time. You had to sacrifice going to like a party here or an event there. So, what you do is if you know, like something's coming up, maybe you could buy tickets for it, you know, if it's going to come after the end of your semester. What I did personally was I made sure I went and I got my hair done, I got a mani-pedi, and for the end of my spring semester, I actually went to the New York Spring Spectacular. If you don't know what that is, it basically was the Rockettes Radio City Christmas Spectacular, but they did it in the spring. And if you just want to see some pictures and a little bit of a review about that, you can check the description box below because I did do a blog post about it. For the end of my summer semester, I went out with my classmates. We went to a party and we had some drinks and we hung out and just had an overall good time, and I was really, really happy about that. Um, so yeah, I would just say make sure you treat yourself at the end of the semester. And with that being said, that's all the tips I have for now. I want to wish everybody good luck and congratulate anyone who may have graduated, congratulate anybody else who's finishing their semester up, including myself. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.